What an unbelievable game today. Newcastle 3, Manchester City 3. Jack Grealish doesn't even feature on the bench. He's just been taken out there, obviously to protect him from the hordes at St James's Park that were going to pull him to bits and thrash him. And Miggy Almiron replies beautifully without any words. He just sticks the ball in the back of the net. Red-faced Jack Grealish, £100 million. Let's get into it. So Newcastle United at St James's Park the day, getting a point out of Manchester City. It didn't start so great, to be fair. Literally after 5 minutes, Geordieland scoring, and it was hammer blow. It was a sheer hammer blow. Everything, the build up to the game, everything what had been talked about. We know we're playing the champions of the English Premier League and probably one of the best teams in the world at the minute, which is not surprising, the amount of money they've spent. But really, Newcastle United were dealt a hammer blow after 5 minutes. But, you know, bit by bit, they were at 6s and 7s until about 14th, 15th minute, and they started to pull themselves together. They started to talk. They started to re-establish themselves on the pitch. I thought Trippier was wonderful on his, the way he was trying to bring the lads back together. Hey, they did it. They amalgamated. They believed. And before you knew where you were, we were getting in behind them. We were causing them problems. And it was great to see. Now, obviously, the 12th man, St James's Park, was rocking. They were silenced a little bit, like I say, at the start. But they started to get behind them. And the atmosphere was unbelievable. Now, as the game went on, to be honest, I mean, Man City could have scored a few after that 5th minute goal. They had chances. Haaland had a chance, but Nick Pope, yet again, he was fantastic. He was fantastic. I was going to say he was a bit of a saviour there, but Nick Pope and saviour. But, Miggy Almiron shut Jack Grealish up properly by doing the best thing possible. Instead of mouthing words, having a go at him, he did it by football. And, in the 25th minute, he threw everything on it. And it went in. And VAR intervened. They thought he was offside. The Man City goalkeeper, Edison, he was claiming handball. He was patting. To no avail. The goal was given. And it was 1-1. So shut up, Jack Grealish. You weren't even there. You weren't even on the subs bench. Pound ego. Yes, I've got it in for him. I don't like him for his stupid comments. And Miggy replied fantastically by scoring a goal. And that was brilliant, And off we went. Alan St. Maximum was absolutely fantastic today. He was just running at them. He was grinding them. He was twisting. He was turning. And he gave them so many problems. It was crazy. And they couldn't deal with him. And the thing is, right, all of a sudden, after being 1-0 down, we're 1-1 with Miggy. And then all of a sudden, great ball. And Callum Wilson steps in. No mistake. We're 2-1 up. Oh, euphoria. What's going on here? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, you know. Now, obviously, we went into the break 2-1 up, and literally, it was a game of two halves, to be fair. But obviously, if you read the stats and everything, they had more possession, they had more shots. You would expect that. But Newcastle United just stuck at it. And 54th minute, Kieran Trippier, what a goal. I mean, free kick on the edge of the box. And you know, you see them come off sometimes, but this was an absolute peach of a goal. You've got to watch it. It was fantastic. Newcastle at that point are 3-1 up. 3-1 up against Manchester City. And hey man, you couldn't believe it, could you? I had predicted a draw for this game on the Volley betting forum, but at that moment you were thinking 3-1 up, God, we're cruising, you know. But unfortunately, and I have to say, you've got to give Man City credit that they're not a bad team, are they? They're a brilliant team. They've got some brilliant individuals. And, you know, they got it back to 3-3. Haaland scoring, and then Bernard De Silva. I mean, it was disappointing that they got it back to 3-3. In that euphoria that we were 3-1 up. But what a game of football. And anybody watching that as a neutral must have loved that game. I was completely shitting myself throughout that game. But, you know, there was about 9 minutes added on at the end of that game. And, you know, I kept thinking, oh my God, I can see this classic like 4-3 Liverpool scenario coming up, and they're going to nick it at the end. But I tell you what, they did. They kept their heads. They played well, Newcastle. I cannot fault one player on our team today. They were fantastic. They were absolutely fantastic. And any team watching what we did today should fear us. I mean, the Man City fans were silenced completely, like when we were 3-1 up. They're just not used to that. And I don't think there's many teams will go 3-1 up against Man City this season. At the end of the day, honours even. They move into second. We are sixth. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. If we can play like that, we have nothing to worry about at Molineux next week against Wolves. And I think this will give a massive boost to the team. Callum Wilson said himself, you know, it just shows how far this team has come when you're disappointed that you didn't get 3 points from Manchester City at St James's Park today. And it's rightly said. Newcastle have got big fish to fry this year. And this game in particular, if this doesn't turn players' heads in the wake that maybe might be thinking about signing for Newcastle United, if it doesn't turn heads, well, nothing will. But there must, people out there, players who maybe are linked with the club or maybe were trying to acquisition, must have looked at that game and thought, hey, there's things going on at Newcastle United. Listen, I'm going to leave it at that after a freaking marvellous day, marvellous result. I'm elated. I can't believe how well we played today. I know the stats are, well, the stats are different. Total shots for us 12, 21 for them. Shots on target 6, shots on target 10 for them. Not too thingy, but possession, 30% for us, 70% for them. And passes, 282 to their 595. Listen, pass accuracy, 66% to 80%. Now, at the end of the day, we've done well against them. And after being 1-0 down after 5 minutes, the belief and the courage in Newcastle today was unbelievable. And we're just going to build on that. And like I say, hey, bring on Wolves. Before Wolves, we have the Carabao Cup, don't we? And we've got Tranmere down at Prenton Park. So I think if we can get another win down there, more confidence again. But absolutely fantastic day. And Newcastle United, the fans, the team, everybody associated, supporters, should be proud today. Absolutely amazing.